Hello, and thank you for watching The Righteous Kitchen, a cooking and baking blog found at www.therighteouskitchen.blogspot.com. Today I am going to make a Muffalata pasta salad, and that is a spin on the Muffalata sandwich that's popular in New Orleans. So that's a deli sandwich with an olive tapenade, but we're just going to mimic those flavors and put them in a pasta salad form. Now to get started on this, I have what do I have here? A Parmesan thick cut ham steak, and that's probably 6 ounces. 6 ounces of a ham steak. You could also use a fresh prepared ham. Leftover ham is fine, but this is usually readily available. So I'm going to brown this up a little bit in the frying pan, and I'm also going to boil tri-colored pasta, spiral pasta. Sometimes you can find this as Wacky Mac. I like it because it has a really nice color. It's got a nice presentation for the salad. So join me at the stove. Okay, I am back at the stove, and I am just going to boil this tricolored pasta to al dente. So we're just going to put it in the boiling water, and I am going to give it a little touch of salt. And then I'm going to just brown this ham steak. Just get a little color on it. And that'll just take a few minutes. Now at this sink, I do have a strainer, a colander in the sink, so this will be ready to drain. So while that cooks, we'll go ahead and continue on with the dressing and the other components of our salad. Okay, literally in the time that it took for me to set up the camera, the pasta has cooked and it's already in the colander draining. You're going to want that to drain very well. So I am going to go ahead and prepare the vinaigrette dressing. And I use Good Season's Italian dressing mix. I have my own mix, and I have already made a video on that. So this is 4 tablespoons of the Italian dressing mix, 1/4 cup water, 1/4 cup vinegar. I like to use seasoned rice vinegar. That's good. Apple cider vinegar is good. And then I have one in my cupboard. Since I'm getting low on the rice vinegar, I'm going to try this white Modena vinegar. And that should be pretty good. So we're going to need 1/4 cup of that. And then the rest is olive oil, but since I am running low on olive oil, I'm going to split it with olive oil and vegetable oil. So have one right here. And that's okay. This recipe is very forgiving. All right, so we have this ready to go. And I'm gonna give it a quick blend. And then we'll just set this over to the side. All right. So we have our pasta that's drained. I'm gonna just go ahead and get that into the bowl. And we have our ham steak. Let me get a glove. Get my glove on. And that was 6 ounces. If you want more or less, that's up to you. Doesn't really matter. And then olives is the main component to this. So we have 1 jar of black olives. And you know, when I first started making this recipe, I would slice all the olives, but you know, that's just more work. And I don't mind that the olives are whole in there. And then it's 1 1/3 cups of Kalamata olives. So we'll kind of see where we are here. All right, let me go ahead and open another jar. Okay, there's the Kalamata olives. And then we have the manzanilla olives. And that's going to be 1 1/3 cup also. There we go. All right, looks like about the whole jar. So that was 7 ounces. Okay, and now roasted red peppers. We need about 1/3 cup of those. And we'll just put a little dice on that. I do like to remove the seeds. So I'll just brush those away. And we'll just chop these real quick. Nothing fancy, just a quick chop. Now, I would usually put a few tablespoons of capers, but I am out at the moment, so we're just going to leave those out. Also, I would generally use fresh mozzarella pearls, but again, times are tough. You know, you just kind of work with what's available. I have mozzarella cheese, so I'm just going to cube that up. And I am using 8 ounces of the mozzarella cheese. So we'll just cube it and be on our way. I don't know if you could hear my sink, but the water filtration is over here gurgling. Now this recipe was shared to me from a friend on Facebook, and I thought, boy, that looks really great. I made the recipe, but didn't like it. They used stuffed tortellini, cheese tortellini, and it really just made it bland. So with a lot of recipes, don't we get a recipe and then we kind of just modify it to what we like? So that's what I did. Now to this, I am going to, and this is optional. There's optional add-ins that you could put. I am going to add in a rotisserie chicken. So I'm gonna probably put about a cup or so. And I'm just going to go ahead and cube that up. This goes from being a side dish to an entree. It's got a lot of protein in it. Might put a little bit more. And I also have some pepperoni. So I'm going to put, let's see, this is a 6-ounce package. I'm probably going to put 3 ounces worth. And I'm just going to slice these in half. And then I think that's about it. I don't know if we could fit much more in the bowl. If you don't have pepperoni, salami is good in here. So you've got the nice flavors of those deli sandwiches, salami, pepperoni, chicken, ham. All those are great deli sandwiches. And then you've got the olives. So instead of just having the bread, it's turned into a pasta salad. All right. We've got all this, and since I have so much pepperoni, I'm just going to try to break that up a little bit so that all the pieces aren't sticking together. And I'm going to get a bowl. I already, a spoon, so I could toss that. Let me give a quick stir to our dressing. And we'll just go ahead and pour it in here. And just get in here and get everything tossed. So you got your meat, your cheeses, your olives, your roasted red pepper, and the pasta. This is a complete dinner right here. Okay, I'm gonna wipe this board down a little bit and put it in a serving bowl. So you can see how good it looks. All right, I like to serve this in a clear bowl, just so that you can see everything that's in there. It gives you a nice visual. This is a really good dish to take to a party. I wanted my salad to be colorful. That's why I chose this tricolor pasta. I really like that. I pretty much use it in all of my pasta salads because I just like the vibrancy of it. And then the olives add a lot of color. So this is one visually appealing pasta salad. And it feeds a crowd. Give that another quick wipe. Isn't that beautiful? There you have it. Muffalata pasta salad. Or if you don't want to get fancy, it's an olive pasta salad. It's great as a side dish or an entree. But I hope you make this. It's really delicious. It's probably my favorite pasta salad. And I want to give a shout out to my friend Teresa for sharing with me the recipe. And then I went on to change it, and I really love it. So thank you, Teresa, for sharing. If you have any other recipes out there, send them my way. You never know. You know, it might be my next best favorite thing. So thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks, and have a great day.